So let us look at part B. Now part B, as you can see, we can use a T formula, we can use the R formula, because we don't have any limitation here like in the first part where we are told to use a substitution of T. So I'm going to first use the T formula. It is 3 cos theta minus 2 sin theta equal to 2. But when I use the substitution of T equal to tan theta by 2, this is going to be 3. The substitution for cos theta is 1 minus t squared over 1 plus t squared. Then minus 2, the substitution for sin theta is 2t over 1 plus t squared equal to 2. So to get rid of this denominator, we are going to, so let us now multiply with 1 plus t squared. So, and the 3 will be multiplied inside the bracket. So this will be 3 minus 3t squared, then minus 4t equal to, now the other one, if we multiply with the 1 plus t squared, we shall get a 2 plus 2t squared. So next is to now form a quadratic equation in T, and when we do that, I will bring this on the left hand side. We shall get negative 5t squared. Reason, this is negative when it comes this side, and we do have a negative 3. So now from that we have a negative 40 and we have a 3, then we bring a 2 this side, we get a plus 1 equal to 0. Let me put divide with a negative 1, so this is going to be 5t squared minus become a plus 40, this plus become a minus 1. So the t is going to be equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared is 16 minus 4sc, that is minus 4 times 25 times negative 1 divided by 2a. 2a is 2 times 5, which is 10. So our t will be equal to negative 4 plus or minus, now this is going to be 16 minus 20 minus 20, which is 20 plus 16, and we get 36. The square root of 36 is 6, then divided by 10. So the first t is going to be negative 4 plus 6, which is 2 over 10, which is 1 over 5. The second t shall take negative 10 over 10 divided by, so we get negative 1. So we have these two values of t, and don't forget that our t is tan theta by 2. So tan theta by 2 is equal to 1 over 5. So we shall get theta by 2 equal to tan inverse of 1 over 5. And from that we need to get the interval, sorry, with the angle here. Let us see. From our calculator here, the tan inverse of 1 over 5 is 11.3. 11.3 degrees. So let us see other angles. We are interested in where tan is positive. Tan is positive in the first and in the third quadrant. So if this is 11.3, of course when we multiply with the 2 it will be in the range. So another one is going to be from that up to here. So we shall have 180 plus 11.3. which is 191.3. 191.3. Of course, multiplying with this, it will be in the range. Now another angle would be having a full cycle, and we had 11.3, but that will be out of the range. So we stop there, meaning that theta is going to be, this is going to be times 2, which is 22.6 degrees. And now this one, 191.3 times 2, we get 382. This is out of the range. So it is out of the range. So we shall stop there. Now let us see when it is -1. When t is -1, it means that theta by 2 will be equal to the tan inverse of -1. So theta by 2 will give us -45. So let us draw our triangle. Where is sign negative? Here. And here. So the first angle is 180 minus 45. So theta by 2, we are interested in positive values. We have 135 degrees. Another angle will be 360, but that is going to be out of the range. It will be outside the range, because this is 360 minus 45. Minus 45, giving us 315 times 2, it is 630, but the range is from 0 to 360, so we neglect that. So now what are we having here? The answer, we have theta as 22.6 degrees. Then we multiply this with the 2, we get 270 degrees as the solution for this equation. So now we are going to do the same number. We have got 22.6 and 270 degrees with the T formula. Now let us use the other formula on the same number and we see what we get. So for the other formula, we have 3 cos theta minus 2 sin theta equal to 2. So I'm going to use R cos theta plus alpha to be equal to 2. That is, I'm going to transform this left hand side into this form. Now we shall expand this. This is going to be R cos alpha cos theta minus r sin alpha sin theta equal to 2. So from here we just have to compare the coefficient of cos theta. We have r cos alpha equal to 3, and the coefficient of sine is negative r sin alpha equal to negative 2, so that means r sin alpha is equal to 2. So if I want to find r is going to be the square root of 9 plus 4. I square this and this, which is going to be 13. Then alpha, I will just have to get the tan inverse of, or tan alpha, okay? When I divide this equation over this, I will get tan alpha equal to 2 over 3. So alpha will be equal to the tan inverse of 2 by 3. So alpha is going to be, let us see from the calc here, the tan inverse of 2 by 3 we get 33.7. Okay, so this implies that root 13 cos theta plus 33.7 is equal to 2. And for that case, our cos theta plus 33.7 degrees will be equal to 2 divided by root 13. So theta plus 33.7 degrees will be equal to the cos inverse of 2 by root 13. So theta plus 33.7 degrees will be equal to, let us press the calculator, the cos inverse of 2 divided by root 13 we get 56.3. degrees. But let us see other angles where cos is positive. So cos is positive here and here. So the first angle is that 50. Put it here. We have it here and here. So this is 56.3, and we also have 56.3. So the first one is 56.3. Another one is going to be 360 minus 56.3. Let us see. 360 minus 56.3 which is 303. Now the other one will be outside the range because you need to move a full cycle, and you come here. So we are going to consider these two. So our theta will be equal to 56.3 minus 33.7. The other one is going to be 303.7 minus 33.7. So what are the solutions? Let us see. Minus 33.7. So this gives us 270 as the one we got with the T formula. And now 56.3 take away 33.7, we got 22.6, just like before. So this gives us 22.6 degrees. So you can use the other formula, you can use the T formula. So that is interesting. So we are going to do this one here. We are going to use a T formula. You can also use the other formula because we are not restricted to use any. So let us see. For this second part, we have cos theta plus root 3 sin theta equal to 2. So what we can normally do here, you can use a substitution of t equal to tan theta by 2. And by the way, if this was 2 theta, I could use t equal to tan theta. But now since it is theta, we just use a half of the angle we have here. If we do this 4 theta and 4 theta here I could use 2 theta. So you need to note that. So now I'm going to do this and I leave it on the way. So let us see, we substitute for cos, which is 1 minus t squared over 1 plus t squared, then plus root 3, which would be 2t, this cos is 2t over 1 plus t squared equal to 2. Then you can multiply this out. When you multiply it out, you get 1 minus t squared plus 2 root 3t, then plus 2t plus 2t squared. No, there is an equal sign here, so equal to that. So forming a quadratic equation, and this is not 2t, I'm sorry about this. This will be 2 plus 2t squared. So we just bring this on the left hand side. So we shall get negative 3t squared plus 2 root 3t. Then here we need to bring a 2 on the left hand side. We have a 1, so we have 1 minus 2, we get a negative 1 equal to 0. Form this to be a positive, so it will be 3t squared minus 2 root 3t plus a 1 equal to 0, dividing with a negative 1. Use a formula and you finish this part. So another idea which I can give, you can again use this other formula. You can use other formula on this number, on this part here, as we have done in part B. So please finish up that part. Thank you.